purpose of this video is to show some of the capabilities of the Pacioli logic slash rules slash reasoning slash knowledge slash insights engine. Not sure what to call it. It's part of the Auditchain Suite. So what I have here is an interface to Pacioli. It is the Pacioli Power User Tool. It's just a web-based interface that uses SWI Prolog. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to validate this XBRL instance. It's the proof. It's a very sophisticated instance. It has a lot of stuff going on inside of it and make sure everything works. I'm adding all of these rules dynamically to the report. It's all XBRL. That's the syntax that we use for putting the rules to verify the report. These are the options that you can assign. There's more options. I'm not going to go into that. But basically, I'm just going to now run that validation on that XBRL instance using those rules and with those options that I've set. It'll take a second here. Not only is it validating the report, it's also saving a copy of the validation report into the IPFS. And so there you go. And it's basically done. So here's the link to the file on IPFS. Here's the link that I'm going to show you. Here's a link to the Auditchain Explorer. I'll show that in another video. And I'm going to click on this, and you see the report. So everything is correct. You can see that by you see the green marker. If you go to the bottom of this, you see the messages, and if there were any error messages, they would be right down here. This says, this provides definitive info that XBRL validation was run and there are no errors. Everything here is green, which is good. So you can see a list of the terms. I'm not going to go into that. The mappings between the report and the fundamental accounting concepts. This is the fundamental accounting concepts here. This is the actual report. I can look at any piece of the report. So here's the net assets hypercube. Look at any piece of the report. I can jump to the concepts. I'm not going to do that. This is a nice graphic of the type, subtype, or some people call these the wider, narrower, or the general special relations in the report. That shows you, this is going to be reorganized using a better interface, but it shows you the relations between all the pieces of the report. There's the model structure verification to make sure that there's no improper relationships between the different types of report objects. This is a graph of the reasoning that was used to generate the fundamental accounting concepts. There's a one-to-one mapping, so there's no derivation going on. These are the blocks within the report. These are the information blocks. So I'm not going to explain this, but I'm going to show you. This is very important. There's a block of information, and this is the disclosure that the block of information represents. So there's all the disclosures that are in the report, and the blocks of information that represent that disclosure, those disclosures. Here's a graph of the relation between the blocks in the report. It shows the interconnections, the articulation within a report. This is the derivation rules, none of these fired. They're all gray. So information was explicitly reported. There's the XBRL calculations. Everything's okay. Everything's green. There's the XBRL formula value assertions. Everything's okay. These are the disclosure mechanic rules. This is what identifies each block of information as a specific disclosure. This is all done by Prolog. And these are the reporting checklist rules. Everything's okay. Basically, it's saying that if it's green, then everything that was expected to be in the report was actually in the report. So the report complies with the specified reporting checklist. So I'm going to call that good. And that is Pacioli, the logic engine that is a cornerstone of the Auditchain Suite.